Sunday, August the 7th, and we are looking at a chart with a trend line that seems is not only a mile away, but it's now becoming that of possibly a time zone away, as the market first corrected through price, then has corrected through time, and at some point we'll say hello back to this line again, but we are not at that point right now. This last week, we see the silver price lose about 4%, which was a lot lower than what a lot of the other markets lost, the Dow Jones, and, well, for the most part, you name it, and they lost through this week. Some people are stating, well, just maybe this is a plan by design, and well, you would think these markets will go up and down by design, and the reason why the design move is to go lower is to add the next quantitative easing, whatever it is that they will call it. If people aren't going to be buying treasury bonds, well, if we put some fear into the market, well, just maybe we might be able to do it. And that's only rumor, that's only speculation. I think that the old part about the markets being maneuvered the way that they are, that's really not that much within speculation. As far as the technicals on this chart are concerned, you are above this line barely, and then you come back to this 18 period average of closes. That's another way of finding support, break off support from this level, and then breaking out and extending the gains. As of yet, it isn't happening quite yet. We have this big support level here at 33. The more often that you test it, the more often you're likely to break it, meaning we come back down lower. There is a chance, sir, we will be breaking it. Could this be a failed move? Well, the reason why I made this chart with this failed move in here and a failed move in here, which would result to a really fast move in here, was because I felt that was realistic. This was created in January of this year, and it's kind of freaking me out just a little bit. Not too much. I just don't like being really that close because I expected the market to top in or around the 50 area. I thought about 52, but nope, it was $49.81. I thought it would be the end of May. Nope, it was the end of April. But very similar how I designed this to what really happened, which was a very fast top or blow off top that would retrace us into a very long range that would finally break out to the upside, but not quite hold. Within this quarter day chart, we have this bottom of 33.38 that occurred at the end of June, and this top that is at 42.25 that occurred just a little while ago. Comes back down to this Fibonacci mark of 38.62. It bounces, and then it has a little move higher, and then it's really having a hard time handle this level. Therefore, if we're breaking below here, where are we going? We're going to 36.52, which was an area that was twice that of previous resistance. If we find support here and it's going to continue lower, you would expect the market to bounce here, move up just a little bit, and then head down below again with the manipulated markets. And they've been manipulated for quite some time. And it seems to me that if everyone seems to be bearish at the start of this week, then most likely the opposite would occur, that we would get a bounce from this level. But as far as how the short-term game is concerned, for myself, I really don't care too much because I've been waiting for this end game for quite some time now. The information for how currency has been created has been out now for running on over 3 years. The reason for wanting to get gold and silver has been running now for, well, over 3 years. Back in 2008, if you wanted to protect yourself against the fiat currency and you wanted to buy silver, you would have had to pay anywhere in the area of maybe $20 per ounce. Those levels have changed because the price has gotten higher. Not as much of an advantage to find out this information now as it is back then, So how much more time do we have before this all goes down? Well, no matter how much longer it is a slow collapse. So someone mentioned to me, how can you be calm when everything's going down so fast? Well, one, I do have the freedom to be stressed or to be happy, and I'd rather take the freedom to be happy. Two, why would I not want it to happen? After all, I do like freedom, and I do realize that fiat money does create enslavement, it does create fear, it does create unhappiness. I don't want that in this world. Thus, I want happiness. A dollar collapse would do such a thing. And when would that happen? I'm patient, and right now, I don't know, but when it happens to me, I will say it is very, very slow. But because it's been slow for the last so many years, it seems as if when it does happen, it will come really fast. It will catch a lot of people by surprise, but not everybody, though. Thank you for watching, and take care.